A random car crash woke me up. Turns out I'm a disposable villain in some live and son-in-law novel. The male lead's wife's the female lead's first love. The sister-in-laws are rivals turned lovers. The older sister is this untouchable beauty. Everyone loves the male lead, and I tried to mess with him and target him and ended up getting killed off. When they found my body, I was still clutching half a yu-tiao I picked up off the street. Since I woke up early, let's see how I win this son-in-law survival game. Host briefing complete. Congratulations on your successful awakening. The rest of the story is yours to write. I shot up from the hospital bed like a carp jumping over a dragon gate, still chewing on a half-eaten apple. Wait, what did you say? I messed with 2 people and died holding half a yu-tiao. My system cut me off dramatically. I know you probably can't accept this right now, but if you don't change anything, everything will play out exactly as written. It all started when I got in a car crash on my way home. I woke up covered in casts and this weird system popped up in my head. It said the villainous side character in a son-in-law novel, always scheming against the male lead, finding creative ways to get myself killed, bro. I'm saying, am I even qualified for that? I wouldn't dare. I'm probably the most pathetic rich kid in the whole city. My parents favor my sister over me. They poured every resource into grooming my sister. Like my mom always says, I was just an accident from when she and my dad were young and reckless, and didn't use protection. My sister was raised since birth to be the future heir of the family business. While I just had to eat, drink, and wait to die, I used to be this free spirit, a playboy who floated through a garden of flowers without a single petal sticking to him. Then my family's business hit a rough patch. My parents sweet-talked and tricked me into marrying into the Gu family. My wife Grace and I may not be madly in love, but we get along like ice and fire. Grace is the second child in her family. True to her name, she's absolutely stunning. Her older sister Victoria runs 90% of the Gu family business. If I tried to mess with her, I wouldn't survive with 9 lives. The Gu family is the richest in the city. Their empire goes back centuries. Old Mr. Gu always dreamed of having a son to inherit the business. But this generation, Mrs. Gu had 3 daughters. The youngest, Lily, was supposed to be a spoiled rich kid living off the family, but she went and made a name for herself in entertainment, becoming the youngest 3-time best actress. I dare touch her. Her fans could spit me all the way across the Atlantic. The system didn't even care about my pale face and just kept rambling on. Then the hospital room door opened. My wife was here. The doctor said you need rest. Why are you sitting up? You think your injuries aren't bad enough? Grace's voice was like a mountain spring in the forest. I immediately wanted to throw myself into her warm, soft arms. But the memory of her having me beaten up and thrown out of the Gu mansion was still fresh. I limped to the corner and yelled, "Don't come near me. Didn't they say your brain was fine? Get me a doctor." Grace helped me back onto the bed. She sent her assistant to call one while she kept pressing her forehead against mine to check my temperature. A faint orchid scent hit my nose. My shirt had cat hair on it. It was so itchy. "You're still sick. What are you thinking about?" "I'm not thinking about anything." "Don't go making stuff up, really." Someone's swallowing sounds are way too loud. "Hey, before the wedding," my dad grabbed my hand and said solemnly, "Take good care of your wife. Not like how I take care of your mom." Being a simp is a man's best dowry. My mom is super dominant. Not only does the company carry her last name, my sister and I had to take her name too. My dad must have had it rough all these years. At first I was worried. What if Grace kept a boy toy right in front of me in this circle? If you have money and power, people line up to be kept. Do I swallow it or swallow it or swallow it? The Gu family holds the lifeline of our business. The empire my parents and sister built can't be ruined by me. I was already prepared to be cheated on. But Grace turned out to be surprisingly loyal. A group of shirtless guys with 6-packs walked right past her. She didn't even blink, thinking about my dear wife, who in the end gets me killed because of her first love, the male lead. It makes me sick. Mr. Foos' external injuries just need rest. As for the other issues you mentioned, do you want us to bring in a psychiatrist? Grace waved her hand and said, "No need, start packing my things, we're going home." The system started yelling in my head again. "See, she doesn't care about you. That means she's got someone on the side." I shook my head hard and blurted out, "Shut up." "Are you crazy?" Grace just glanced at me and went back to packing. Great. Now she definitely thinks I'm crazy. She only turned down the doctor to save face for the Gu family. After all, the Gu family can't have a crazy live-in son-in-law. Code red. The male lead of this novel has appeared. Please avoid contact. The system had barely finished when the door swung open. Sorry, wrong room. Oh no. Is this the part where the female second lead falls for the male lead? Grace stared at her for a good 30 seconds. Senior J. Jade as the male lead. Has every possible buff stacked on him, poor background, but hardworking and determined. Got into the best university purely on his own. Grace was drawn to his unique qualities. Their love story became legendary. Then Jade left to study abroad, and broke up with Grace if I'm not wrong. This should be the chapter where he comes back home. The two of them are so wrapped up in each other. They completely forgot about the patient lying right behind them. When old flames meet, the sparks fly. Don't let their calm faces fool you. They're probably a mess inside. Look, your wife's eyes are getting red. The system really does talk too much. But honestly, it's got a point. I even forgot to feel sad. All I could think was, how do I get sent back to my own family with some dignity? I don't want to get kicked out. I died without even finishing half a yu-tiao. Do you two know each other? Jade, this is my college junior. Wes, my husband, nice to meet you. Jade and I were super close back in college. This little punk is already staking his claim. I clenched my fist, then let it go. Staying alive comes first. I can't mess with the male lead. How about I give you two some space? Grace grabbed my hand and said, "You're a patient, just sit still." Yeah, Wes. Senior's busy, don't be a bother. My fist got hard again, Dad. I just met a male green tea. I stared at Jade according to the system's plot. Right now, he should be tangled up with the third sister. The two sisters are fighting over him, stringing them both along, and because of jealousy, he keeps causing trouble for them. In the end, he even had designs on Victoria and Lily. Of course, his ending was brutal, because my character is just a brainless idiot. Jade ends up getting the girl, and even gets the blessing of both sisters. The author of this novel must really hate me. Didn't even give me a dignified death. I was brainstorming like crazy. Then I found my angle. Grace is the one who kicks me out in the end. As long as I don't hurt the male lead and don't make Grace hate me, I can at least stay alive, I spoke up loudly. Reuniting with an old friend is something to celebrate, Jade, if you don't mind. Come over for dinner tonight, babe. This is all I can do for you. A family dinner, everyone having a good time. At the table, Grace and Jade were catching up on their college days, and I was basically invisible. I felt a little suffocated. The system started nagging again. See the oranges and garlic on the table. No matter how hard you try, you're still an outsider. I couldn't help but roll my eyes, and Jade caught me red-handed. He smiled, all innocent. Sorry, Wes. Senior and I were just having fun chatting. Forgot you were even here, wow! This is my house if I'm not here. Where should I be under the car? Grace looked at me with cold eyes, but her good breeding only let her say softly, "If you're feeling cooped up, go take a walk in the garden." She's basically kicking me out. If I don't leave now, it'll be rude. I had just stood up when I heard the housekeeper. The third miss is here. The second miss is entertaining guests. She's here. The first showdown officially begins. I plastered on a fake smile and welcomed Lily in. The moment she walked in, her eyes locked onto Jade, sparks flying everywhere, like dry wood meeting fire. The once lively mansion went silent, so I had to play my supporting role. Oh, Lily, you know Jade too, yeah. No, Lily, come on. Those two are having a lover's quarrel. Lily found out Jade was at my place, saw him chatting happily with Grace, and now she's burning with jealousy. Jade, come here, Lily called out to him in a low, commanding voice, but Jade stood his ground, refusing to budge. How many times do I have to explain? There's nothing between me and that guy. He was the one chasing me for a scandal. Jade pressed his lips together, seeming to waver. And right then, my TV started playing entertainment news. Recently, media exposed a romance between top actress Lily Gu and rising star Andy. The two were caught sharing a sweet kiss on the streets of London, shocking everyone. Jade's veins popped out on his forehead. His eyes and nose turned red. And you call this nothing between you two beautiful people kissing in public? I'm just a complete joke. Seeing the tension in the room getting worse, I was pacing in circles, desperate. I couldn't think of a way to ease the tension. Senior, watch out. There was a loud crash, followed by the sound of shattering glass. Shards flew everywhere. Jade had already shielded Grace with his body. My 200-inch LCD TV, Lily was still holding half a broken wine bottle, radiating pure rage at that moment. Brother-in-law, your TV needs replacing. Senior didn't do anything to you. Why are you losing it at someone's house? I'm losing it. You don't know who. I'm losing it for. You're coming with me right now, or don't blame me for being harsh. Lily, you really need to calm down first. What gives you the right to say that to me? Jade's ex-girlfriend. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I swear Grace was sneaking glances at me when she heard that Jade and I are ancient history. We're just old friends catching up. Is it really that serious? I should give you the best ex-boyfriend award. All these years after breaking up, you still protect your ex in a crisis. This is truly an epic showdown. A chill ran down my spine. I quickly called the housekeeper to clean up. The mess everywhere, Jade. Your hand's bleeding, don't make a big deal. One day I'm firing that thing, the TV screen shards had cut. Jade's arm was bleeding. Grace and Lily both gasped. What happened? Their eyes were full of worry. I pursed my lips and turned to leave, then the pain hit me late. I touched my back. My palm came away sticky right before I passed out. I must have been hallucinating. I saw Grace leave Jade and run toward me back in the familiar VIP room. The nurse saw I was in low spirits and joked, "Mr. Fu, I think you should get a yearly membership." My heart felt sour. I haven't even started causing trouble yet, and I'm already getting hurt like this. If this keeps up, I'm really gonna die. When I woke up, Grace wasn't there. Right, she's probably off worrying about Jade. But then why was Lily sitting by my bed, head hanging low, peeling an apple for me? I'm sorry, brother-in-law, I got you hurt. The sun must be rising in the west. The little demon queen is actually apologizing to me. She was a little too close. I instinctively scooted back. It's fine, it's fine. You're just passionate. What do you think about my sister and Jade? Oh great, she's testing me as the female second lead who made countless readers cry. Lily may seem moody on the outside, but she loves Jade to the bone. According to the book, Lily now thinks Jade and my wife are rekindling their romance. And seeing Jade get hurt made her heart ache even more. She's about to throw money in my face to make me leave Grace so those old flames can be together. I know exactly how ruthless Lily can be in her hands. I'm just an ant. If you leave my sister, he'll give you a huge sum and send you off. Your family's business, he'll personally look after it. Suddenly a memory flashed through my mind. On our wedding night, my buddies got me drunk. When I walked into the bridal suite, Grace had already changed into her pajamas, leaning on the sofa. When she saw me, she stood up and handed me a hangover soup. Her shawl slipped off as she moved, revealing her beautiful figure smooth as cream, white as jade. That's when I finally understood what those words meant. Grace actually treats me pretty well. Everyone laughs at me for being a useless son-in-law, but only she leans into my arms and whispers, "They don't know how amazing you are." I know, but I also know, if she married another man, she'd treat him the same way. Only Jade is the one she keeps on a pedestal. Lily was getting impatient. She held up her slender fingers and showed me a number. 100 million, that's enough to live comfortably if I leave now. I not only save my life, but get a ton of money. Thinking about how Grace has me beaten to a cripple and I end up dead on the street, I almost said deal. You're that eager to leave me. Sister doesn't believe me, you want me to give a whole speech. You know your sister and I are just in a business marriage, we've been acting this whole time. I'm so done being a pathetic live-in son-in-law. Whoever wants this blessing can have it. You take care of my family. I'll take the money you gave me and ride off into the sunset. Now, this is living. I finally pulled it off just then. An angry voice came from the doorway. So you've been wanting to leave me this whole time. Can someone tell me how a bunch of people suddenly showed up at the hospital room door that was empty just a second ago? And they're all familiar faces, Scarlett. My dad, my mom, and my sister looking at their ashen faces. I knew they had heard everything I just said. I hurriedly tried to stand up and explain, but I pulled at the wound on my back and collapsed awkwardly onto the bed. Scarlett slammed the food container onto the table and stared me down. You want a divorce over my dead body? My dad rushed over to me and started yelling with his hands on his hips. You ungrateful brat, I think you hurt your brain, not your back. Scarlett specially brought us here to see you, and even made you super self. And this is how you act. I opened my mouth, but nothing came out, and Lily had already snuck off to the bathroom to escape. I just retreated under the covers, not wanting to hear their nagging. I'm so sorry, Scarlett, I failed to discipline him properly. Please don't take it to heart, sis. If this punk acts up again, just tell me. I've got 100 ways to deal with him. Resentment and frustration welled up inside me. I willingly became a live-in son-in-law for my wife's family, and I'm about to face death. And my own family not only doesn't feel sorry for me, but gangs up with outsiders against me. In the story, Scarlett kicked me out of the house and laid down a harsh warning. Anyone who dares take me in is making an enemy of the entire family. So even when I knelt at my parents' doorstep, they wouldn't let me in. I'm just a pure tool and nobody for half my life. I threw off the covers and yelled, "You never treated me like family. You only care about the family's interests, you never saw me as a person. You sold me off into this den of wolves for money and power. Do you have any idea? I live in fear every single day, afraid one wrong move will cost me my life." After my outburst, there was dead silence. Everyone stared at me in shock. Scarlett's usually elegant expression finally cracked, her lips parted slightly, and she walked toward me slowly. Winston, I raised my hand to stop her. Everyone just stop talking, I need to be alone. I struggled out of bed and shuffled out of the hospital room under everyone's gaze. The streets were bustling with traffic, I don't know how long I walked. Thankfully, this world doesn't have that many spectators. No one pays attention to me. Wearing a hospital gown, a limited edition sports car pulled up in front of me, and a shifty-looking guy poked his head out the window. Winston, you're trending on social media. Turns out some sleazy paparazzi followed me the whole way and live-streamed it. My buddy Ryan saw the stream, and came all the way out here just to laugh at me. I told him everything that had happened, leaving out the system part. He waved his hand grandly. Come on, stay at my place, there's an epic pool party tomorrow night. Thinking back, the last time I went to a party felt like a lifetime ago. Since the 3 Grey sisters are all dying over Marcus, why shouldn't I live my own life to the fullest? Ryan's villa was full of flashing lights and music. Countless young men and women were having the time of their lives. I just felt completely out of place and sat quietly by the pool drinking. Ryan came over with his arms around a pair of twin starlets. You're so boring, man, drinking alone at a party like this. These 2 ladies said they really admire you according to the script. I'm supposed to ride off into the sunset with these girls, get caught by Scarlett, and then we break up. I looked up. The 2 girls were wearing tiny bikinis. Mr. Grey, we've heard so much about you. We were wondering if we might have the honor of getting to know you. The entertainment industry is cutthroat these days. Lots of starlets are looking for a sugar daddy to fast-track their careers, and I'm their favorite type, dumb and loaded. I subtly dodged their deliberate advances. Their perfume was so strong it made me sick. Ryan saw I really wasn't interested, so he shooed them away and sat down next to me. Scarlett's already moved on with someone else and you're still saving yourself for her. I sighed and kept drinking, but Ryan suddenly looked like he had a stroke of genius. Ha ha, I got it. You're into the type that looks all untouchable like Scarlett. Hang tight. 10 minutes later he came back, with a whole group of women trailing behind him. Whoever shows my buddy here the best time tonight gets the lead role in my next production. I never knew until now that women could be this strong. Before I could even react, I was completely surrounded by women, and some even tried to yank my pants off. It was absolutely insane. Eventually, they literally picked me up and threw me into the pool. I was floundering in the water when I spotted a familiar face on the edge. Marcus stood by the pool, his eyes fixed on me. After I dragged myself out soaking wet, he handed me a towel. Acting like this? Do you have any respect for her? That pissed me off the moment I heard it, you seducing a married woman. How do you live with yourself? She and I are completely innocent. You can insult me, but don't you dare insult her. So you're that manipulative pretty boy. Go on, tell me how you want to be insulted. I'll be happy to oblige. Ryan kicked Marcus right in the butt. I thought that was a bit too much and reached out to pull Marcus up. But then I heard someone viciously shouting my name from behind Winston Gray. Have you lost your damn mind? Marcus saw his savior and scrambled over to her, whining. I was just trying to remind Winston to watch his behavior. And he had his friend kick me. Ryan shot me a reassuring look. Yeah, I kicked you. You got a problem with that? My heart felt warm. That's my brother for life. Ryan, that land deal your family has out in the suburbs still isn't settled, right? I wouldn't mind making the price go up tenfold. If your dad finds out this is all because of you, do you think he'll ship you off to South Africa to dig diamonds? Oh my goodness, this humble servant was wrong. Please spare me. Take it out on me all you want. Don't threaten my friend. Scarlett walked right up to me. The pressure was overwhelming. Enjoying being surrounded by beauties, huh? Your face is covered in lipstick marks. My face burned with shame. I hung my head and pretended not to hear. Then she barked, pull your pants up. Let me explain, I started to say, but then it hit me. I'm the one who's over this now. I want a divorce. What right does Scarlett have to keep bossing me around? Most of the people watching were big shots around town if what happened today got out. My reputation as the pathetic live-in son-in-law would be set in stone thinking of that. I steeled myself and yelled, you're not even half the woman they are. And to make it more convincing, I randomly grabbed a woman next to me and pulled her into my arms. She's the one I truly love. I could feel everyone around me gasping, and the woman in my arms went completely stiff, which scared the hell out of me. What is Lily doing here? Congratulations, host, on completing a death wish task, attempting to defile your sister-in-law. Lily put all her strength into slapping me across the face, you bastard. Marcus immediately pulled her into his arms and threatened me. You're lusting after your own sister-in-law. You really are a beast in human clothing. I won't let you get away with this. I snuck a glance at Scarlett. There was an expression on her face I had never seen before. 70% fury, 20% shock. Ryan was still on his knees in a corner where no one was looking. He gave me a thumbs up. Marcus took off his jacket and draped it over Lily's shoulders, all while hurling vicious insults at me. I had a feeling I was one step closer to getting kicked out and starving to death on the street system. Do you have any cheat codes? Like turning back time, sorry, host. My only function is to let you know you're the villainous side character. There's nothing else I can do. As I watched Marcus getting closer and closer to the pool, a crazy thought popped into my head. If the male lead dies, then does everything that comes after just not happen? No time like the present. I lunged at Marcus like a madman trying to push him into the pool. My hand had just grabbed the edge of Marcus's shirt when some jerk tripped me, and I plunged into the pool. The chlorine-tasting water rushed into my mouth and nose. Only one thought ran through my head. Crap, I really screwed this up. In my daze, I felt someone pressing hard on my chest, and I could hear faint sobbing near my ear. I fought to open my eyes, but I couldn't see anything. Everything just went dark, and then something cold and soft pressed against my lips and kept blowing air. Congratulations, host, on completing a death task. Attempted murder of the male lead failed, accompanied by violent coughing. I regained consciousness. She must be furious right now. Her face is pale with anger. Winston Gray, you betrayed her. You harassed Lily, and now you tried to kill me, calling you an animal is an insult to animals. I sat slumped on the ground, looking utterly defeated. Scarlett stared at me intensely, like she was trying to see right through me. She dismissed the crowd and left just the two of us by the massive pool. She must hate me for embarrassing the family. Now she wants to corner me alone to dish out punishment. Maybe I won't even get the chance to dig through trash for leftovers. I might just be executed right here on the spot. My mind was racing, thinking about our few years of marriage. Scarlett pinned me against the wall. I covered my face and whispered, "Do me a favor, don't hit the face." She didn't move for a long moment, then suddenly started laughing, which creeped me out even more. Fine, fine, fine. I was wrong to hurt your precious Marcus. Go ahead and hit me. Can you at least leave me some dignity? Send my body back to my parents after I'm dead. After all, I'm the only son of this generation. Carrying on the bloodline is out of the question. But I can add a little to the ashes, let's call it. Honoring the few years we had as a couple, okay? Please, the expected pain on my face never came. Instead, I felt a warmth on my lips, very similar to what I felt when I was drowning. I opened my eyes to see Scarlett on her tiptoes with her arms around my neck. Kissing me deeply, I threw caution to the wind, immediately surrendered and pulled her even closer. Like I wanted to meld her into my very bones if I have to die. At least it's for love, until my lips went numb. She finally pulled away. You're gonna be the death of me. Now explain all of this to me. So you just sponsored Marcus back in college, and never actually got together with him. I handed Scarlett a cup of hot tea, my face full of shock. Marcus stood to the side, rubbing his butt and explaining, I swear she and I have never had anything improper. I asked her to fake it for me to make Lily jealous. There were just too many guys buzzing around her. I just wanted her to be jealous and take me seriously. I had done her a favor once, so she agreed to sacrifice her reputation to help me out. She also wanted to see if she really had a place in your heart, so we just helped each other out. I was screaming for the system in my head, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But the usually super annoying system was now silent as a mute. What are you thinking about? You still don't believe me. Even though a grown man getting his head patted is embarrassing, I felt damn good anyway. Something suddenly hit me. Then what about you and the eldest sister? What's your relationship? Marcus's eyes went wide. After a long pause, he spoke. You mean the CEO. She's got a million things to handle. How could I ever get a chance to see her? This was totally different from what the system said according to the story. I should be harassing Lily right now, getting misunderstood by Marcus. Scarlett and Marcus should be fighting, and then the real female lead Victoria finds Marcus drunk on the street. They have a one-night stand, and from then on they're tied together by fate. Did I accidentally trigger some hidden event? Does this mean I successfully saved myself? Late at night, Scarlett and I lay under the covers. Winston, let's have a baby, okay? The sweetness rose in my heart, but I still voiced my doubt. You said before you didn't want a kid getting in the way of work, seeing your face full of lipstick marks today. And all those women surrounding you, it seriously killed me inside. When you said you wanted a divorce at the hospital, I was so upset I wanted to kill someone. When you fell into the pool, I almost thought, if I had your baby, would you stop thinking about leaving me then? This scene, this position isn't this kind of backwards. I flipped over and pinned her beneath me. Thunder rumbled outside the window. A storm was raging. Winston, I love you. I love you too. Screw the plot and the system. Cherishing this moment is all that matters. But just before falling asleep, I seemed to hear that familiar crackling sound again. Host, you are the villainous side character. Destined never to be with Scarlett. Accepting the plot's arrangement is your only way out. No, I refuse to accept this fate. I won't go and die. I'll just treat it like a dream because the system would never just let me accept my fate and die. Scarlett got me an even bigger and better TV. Here's an entertainment news update. Recently,